For the past week or so now, I've been playing through the incredible Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection on Nintendo Switch. Playing through these older games again, especially Super Mario 64, has brought me back to the simpler times when all it was about were beanbag chairs and video games. This collection has literally taken me back to my childhood, and it made me realize just how much Nintendo truly changed my life. So, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 Nintendo games that shaped me into the person that I am today. And spoiler, they're all from the N64. What is up, my friends? It's Ray back here, and today we're going to be taking a flight down memory lane back to the good old days of beanbag chairs, video games, and epic Friday night trips to Blockbuster. We remember how epic those used to be. They were actually a lot of fun. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 Nintendo games that completely changed my life and shaped me into the person that I am today. I also encourage you guys to do the same and share the game or games that changed your life as well in the comments box down below. I would love to hear some of your stories about how it all started and what games had the most impact on your life. Also, before I get asked, yes, that is little Ray dressed as Mario in the thumbnail of this video. Very cute. Aw, I know, he's cute, he's little, he's scrumptious, he's adorable. I found that picture from Halloween one year, and it was just totally appropriate to use here because it's a prime example of how Nintendo truly changed it all for me. Anywho, enough banter, let's get on with this. Alright, so first up is Super Mario 64. This one you probably expected, given how I mentioned earlier that I've been playing through the incredible 3D All-Stars collection on the Switch. Super Mario 64 was one that, I'll admit, I never finished as a kid. I beat the game, but I never got all 120 stars. When you're 6 or 7 years old, playing 100%ing things is a challenge, but I feel like finishing 64 in itself was an awesome accomplishment at the time. It wasn't all fun and games though, because I was actually really creeped out by the final Bowser boss battle in this game. Like, just imagine little Ray in his blue beanbag chair zoned in on the screen with that eerie music and the menacing Bowser staring him down. Like, it just wasn't a fun time, but I prevailed in the end. Speaking of eerie, the next one felt even darker to me at the time. I'm talking about Yoshis Story. Despite its cute and adorable Yoshis and great soundtrack, Yoshis Story on the N64 just had a dark, creepy undertone to it. I don't know if it was me, I don't know if it was the sound effects, the enemies, the music, the elephant with the stop sign, no idea. Maybe I just didn't want to see the Yoshis get hurt, not a clue. I do not remember actually finishing Yoshi's Story back in the day, but this was one of those games that truly stood out and left me with a memorable experience overall. It made me conquer some of my childhood fears at the time, so for that, I will always be grateful to Yoshi's Story. The next one is Pokemon Stadium. I wish I could go back in time just to find my old Game Boy Pokemon cartridges to see how many hours I logged into those games, because I'm sure they were off the charts. When I first got Pokemon Stadium and started battling with my Pokemon on the big screen, I was immersed. You know those video game commercials where kids are smiling and going, "Whoa," while playing video games? That was totally me back in the day when I saw my Pokemon from Red in 3D in Pokemon Stadium. Like, there was just nothing like it. There was so much goodness in the Stadium games, and I would scoop up a remake or an addition to the series in a heartbeat. They were just a total blast. Not to mention the mini games were really great as well to play when friends came over. Like, some of them were really clever. Next on the list is Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 64 was the first video game that I ever played, so it's no wonder that it's here on my list. You guys probably heard my story by now about my dad getting me an N64 and Mario Kart 64 when I got my tonsils out, blah blah blah, all that jazz. So this was the game that started it all for me. This started my video game addiction. This started me being into Nintendo to begin with. It's the first thing that I ever played, from racing through the Cubs to playing battle mode with friends when they came over. Mario Kart 64 became so much more than a game to me. In fact, I was so obsessed with Mario Kart that I was always drawing sketches, making storybooks of it, and so much more. It is so wild when you think about the experiences that we've had as kids and how those experiences impact us later in life. This is a prime example of that. And last but not least, if you know me personally, you have probably seen this one coming from a mile away. It's Diddy Kong Racing. If I had to choose just one game that single-handedly changed my life, it would no doubt be Diddy Kong Racing. Everything about this game, from the soundtrack to the vibrant open world adventure to the incredible selection of characters, I don't know what it was about this game, but there was a magic here that had me hooked. I could actually go back to Diddy Kong Racing anytime, pick it up, and just have a blast with it. That's how much of an impact this game had on my life. I'm not sure where it was from, maybe Nintendo Power or something like that, but I still do have the soundtrack CD shaped in the form of Diddy's head. I do have it. I used to listen to that all the time. There was just something magical about the music. It was so vibrant, so happy, so cheery. It just made you feel good and put you in a good mood. I really truly hope that we one day get a remake or sequel to Diddy Kong Racing because, I just love it so much. Anywho, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, you know the drill by now. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. And until the next one, I will catch you guys later. Peace!